For all I know, you're the rat. Steve Buscemi. Love Steve Buscemi. Eloisa. I was reading the script. Reservoir Dogs. I'll finish a section and I'll talk to you. Mr. White talking to Mr. Pink in the bathroom. That scene. Hello, miss. You know, forget the scene. How are you? Oh. I mean, I know this morning was a rough morning. It's a terrible day. There was a terrible tragedy today. I know that. But otherwise, how are you? I'm glad. I want you to be happy. Yes. Oh, excellent. Eloisa, who I've started to call my girlfriend, even though we've never met. I mean, we're digitally connected. Yeah, well, she seems to be okay with me calling her then, so I suppose I won't stop. She was distraught this morning, and we were talking on Twitter. And she was worried about her friends because of this terrible tragedy in Brussels. And she's finally checked in with her friends, and they are okay, and I'm very happy to know that. And thank you for tuning in and letting me know. Because that is good closure. I care a lot about how you're feeling. That's what I'm here to do. People have purposes in life, yeah? My purpose is to support you. I mean, that's my purpose right now. It's been my purpose for a few months. And I enjoy it. Because it's mutual. You have given me a lot of support, and I have appreciated it. And yes, it is very real. I'm taking you outside with me. Oh. Because you know me. It please if you. But we must go outside because Tom Hand, he is a very beautiful and tough and large giant. He's medically a giant, my roommate Tom Hand, but he would prefer we smoke outside. So we will sit on the porch of our southern paradise here. I don't know how we're gonna. Yeah, let me put this here. Periscope involves a whole lot of very awkward camera changes, which is something I enjoy. Oh, no, that's not the cigarette lighting. Oh, I left that inside there. I always light my cigarettes with a Zippo, I don't know. This is the porch. Let me take you around the porch. Whoop. Okay, watch. I gotta watch where I put my thumb. Because it's tough to get perspective on things. But this is our porch. This is our porch. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is the porch. This is lovely. This is the front porch. Yeah. I would walk around to the back. It is very sunny. My goodness. Alabama is almost always sunny. I mean, it's good. It just gets very hot. Like in a month, it's going to be miserably hot. Which means I am going to have to establish some income and get an air conditioner quickly. Oh, yeah. Also, pay rent. Oh, do you? Well, you should be vacationing here then, I think. We've talked about that a little. I would enjoy that a lot. That would be wonderful. Oh, gosh, we'd show you everything. I have a friend that works at the Space Center, and we would go to that because that's a neat touristy thing. Oh, yeah, you would wear them like 9-10 months out of the year here. 9-10 months out of the year. I don't know what the climate is like in northern Italy. But like, yeah, Alabama, it is warm. And it's really not as humid as it could be. It could be, oh no, oh, hon. Well, then we should be cuddling. Why aren't we cuddling? Oh, yes, that's right. Thousands of miles between us. Not sure what to do about that yet. Working on it. Oh gosh, I should apologize for the people who are tuning in that I stopped doing the reading, but you know what? I don't care. I'm talking to you, Eloisa, and I'm enjoying that. Okay, so you guys, so yeah. I thought it was a temperate zone generally in like Milan, North Milan. Here it is just plain hot. I mean, it's not even it's hard. Uh, you don't want to bother. You don't want to bother. I'm trying to follow. You don't want to bother. Talk to the others as well. Oh, the other people tuning in, right? Like, you're not bothering me at all. Okay, now I understand completely what you're saying. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, you're not bothering me at all. Yeah. People keep saying that they think it's so inspiring to watch us fall in love with each other publicly. And so there's nothing wrong with that then. We live in a technological age. And if people find inspiration out of seeing you and I fall in love, well, that's a wonderful thing. Then we've created art. Then we are art, you and I, Eloisa, right? That's kind of how I've come to feel about it, yeah. It's unusual, sure, but you and I are unusual, aren't we? There's nothing wrong with it, really. We are borderline personality disordered individuals who have turned into a strange digital art piece, and I'm okay with that. The fact that you're okay with that, it seems, as well, is one of the many, many reasons that I have fallen in love with you. And one of the many reasons that getting to Milan to meet you is something I just have to do. And yes, it is so bizarre. We are certainly broadcasting to a very, very, very small niche. But I love you too, Eloisa. And we should have periscopes more often so that we can talk. Our tweets, we have such good rhythm with our tweets. So we have a very, very good ability to communicate with each other. And that's exactly what a relationship is, which is why, I consider this to be a genuine relationship. We've supported each other quite a bit. And I intend to continue to supporting you for as long as you need support. Oh dear. Oh gosh, don't embarrass me. No, you can embarrass me. That's fine. I'm in the business of embarrassing myself. It's perfectly fine to embarrass me. My God, and you. Oof. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started. You got a haircut recently. You still look gorgeous. I love long hair, but short hair on a gorgeous woman there's nothing wrong with that. And there happens to be a gorgeous woman, yes, in, like, north of Milan. Milan is so far. That's going to be such a cold swim. I'll get a dry suit. In a dry suit, I will have a much better chance of making it all the way. We won't take that risky route. I'll get a passport and fly, but... Oh, and I know. And what's nice is that we're both thinking about the fact that it will, which means we're both thinking about the fact that I don't see this ending anytime soon. We haven't even met. How could it end? One nice benefit of the digital relationship, 2 honeymoon periods, huh? Honeymoon period when we meet and fall in love. Second honeymoon period when we actually meet. And so that's an interesting dynamic. One I look forward to. Like, God, life is absurd. You and I agree with Kierkegaard. I know that. We've talked about this, yes. Kierkegaard had the best view that I can find so far of the life is absurd. The only thing you can do is laugh at it. It's the only reasonable reaction is to laugh. And today is one of those days. the situation with the attack in Brussels. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. And the only thing we can do when we stare at the terror of the world in the face is just laugh at the absurdity of it all. And hold on to each other and support each other. And that's, Eloisa, what you do for me, and what I want to continue doing for you. Horror. Utter horror. And it's so difficult to find lightness or humor within horror. And that's why I feel like it's important to find it there. You know, of course, I'm sure this is ongoing, and it's going to be difficult for everybody to hold on to security, to feelings of security, and that's where I feel that humor comes into play. Yeah. God. Hopefully there's no escalation, and they go back into hiding like they tend to always do. Cowardly groups that do things like this. Ugh, it's horrible. And just like in the others. Oh yeah. They like I was talking to you in the DMs. We've got the biggest military until we don't get hit as much. Yes, you have to come here. Stay very safe where you are. I know you're kind of outside the metropolitan areas a bit. So you should be safe, and I want you to be safe, and I hope you're safe. Oh, Eloisa. Thank you for talking with me. It was nice. I made you laugh this morning because humor is how we handle the panic and the pain of the horrors of the world. And yes, don't take public transportation. Not right now. If you can avoid taking public transportation. Are you able to get to work without it? I mean, Yes. You and I are warriors. The only reason you and I have lived this long without giving up is stoicism. It's an emotional morning. Don't apologize for that. I'm glad I could be here with you, in a sense. Because being there for you in tweet form is not as intimate as this, which of course is not as intimate as me there holding you. We'll get to that. Passports, flights, all of that. Because the world will not stay on lockdown, as the world will keep turning. No small group of people can stop all of the rest of us from doing what we intend to do. Alright. I love you, Eloisa. I will talk to you soon. Check in anytime. Eloisa, my girlfriend, who lives inconveniently north of Milan.